You caught a lot of criticism, a lot of flack, a lot of heat with the Gabrielle Union situation. I think she was released from AGT, and it seemingly some of the tweets that you said about black communism. I think something to that effect. No, what was the terms? Black supremacy. And for the longest time, it seemed like black Twitter was on your side. The black society was on your side. But it seemed like when you didn't come to the defense of Gabrielle, it seemed like it switched on you a little bit. Yeah. And then it was tough because you're on an island. Yeah. You're on an island. How were you able to get over that? And then have you talked to Gabrielle since then?
Yes. Yeah. Let me tell you, man, that is one of my biggest regrets. Again, I apologize publicly, but I up until this time, I never had talked to her. And this is the thing, man. And the problem I had was getting on Twitter.
Yeah.
And you can't have a nuanced conversation. This is the thing too.
Not in 180 characters back then, 140, now it's 280, but you still can't.
And this is another thing. You can't do anything angry. And I got angry.
Right.
People was talking, the internet talks. They talk junk. They talk about my wife. They talk about my kids. And I got mad. And then you start tweeting. Angry tweeting is just like road rage. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't smart. And let me tell you a beautiful story. And I think this is going to sum it all up. And I really, really hope and pray that everyone understands, because this is such a beautiful thing. 2 years ago, my wife and I were celebrating our anniversary at it was at a music festival with Robert Glasper and all these cats. And we sit up there and Dwyane Wade and Gabby come in. And now I didn't know they were there. But my wife was looking behind me. She's like, honey. And I'm like, I look, and I said, oh, man. And I said, because I had apologized publicly, but we had never talked personally. Mm-hmm. Now, I knew through therapy, it's one of those things that you have to wait to be invited into people's circles, especially if there was anything wrong. Man, Dwyane Wade comes up to me, and I get this tap on my shoulder. Dude, it was the most beautiful thing ever. I turn around, he says, what's up, black man? What's up? He said, I see another black king here. I just want to acknowledge you. And he gives me a hug. Wow. Hey, man, I'm broke. I'm sitting here going, now, if anybody could have been like, man, bump this dude. I'm out of here. Blah, blah. Mm-hmm. I said, Dwyane. I said, man, can I talk to you and your wife together? He said, man, come over here. Shannon. It was me, Gabby, Rebecca, and Dwyane. Just us four. No internet, no nothing. And I went right over and I said, I am sorry, Gabrielle. Because there's things I didn't know. I'm speaking angry. But there was so much to the story that I didn't even fully understand. And I screwed that up. Mm-hmm. And then the internet got involved, and then it was horrifying. Mm-hmm. And my wife, this is another thing, my wife was telling me not to say anything. Right. No, don't. Right. But I'm Terry Crews. This is where you get arrogant. This is where you get prideful. And I was wrong. I was wrong. And I apologized to her face again. I said, Gabby, please accept this apology. And dude, she did. She gave me the biggest hug. Hugged my wife. Dude, we ate with them. We had lunch with them. Enjoyed this music. And I'm sitting here like, who gets this? Man, Dwyane and Gabby, I got nothing but the utmost respect. Because if anybody could have just been like, I ain't got nothing to say to them. But I said, what a move. Like, man, that transcended what I call, it was from heaven, man. It was like a whole nother thing. And the level of humility that it took for him to come over and just be like, give me that love like that, man.
Right.
They will forever be. I'm in admiration. I'm in awe of him and her. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to call them friends. And I'm thankful that they gave me the shot to say that I apologize to their face without the internet, without all this junk. And it was hard, man. That whole time.
Yeah, because there's a lot of tweets going on. Black Lives Matter. We got to make sure Black lives are better. With things of that. So it kind of morphed. You were like angry that people were saying these shots, and it kind of morphed into something.
You can't. And this is another thing, man. It's just that, you know, all things. You know, I had to learn to shut up.
Right.
Ain't the hot take. You don't need to give a hot take.
Right.
There's no hot takes on everything. You know, you reach a point where okay, I'm in the public eye. Time for me to issue a statement.
Right.
You know, huh? No. In fact, don't say anything.
Right.
And let me tell you, man, just like I learned in the NFL, how to really, really work hard. With this thing, I had to learn how to be quiet. You out of your league here. You know what I mean? This is too complex.
Right.
A conversation. There's too much nuance here for you to wrap it up in a tweet.
No.
You know what I mean? It's too much pain involved. And I hurt a lot of people. With that. And it's, again, it's one of those things where I apologize, but I have to say, I'm like, I know in my heart why, because I was angry.
Right.
And you can't speak out of anger.
You hurt me too, T, when you tried to boycott Magic City.
I was getting on everybody's nerves back there.
You heard me like, I didn't close it down. I said, he out there trying to boycott, I'm going to be on the other side. He talking about close it down, open it up. Open it up.
That was my porn problem. You know what I mean? I've been very vocal about that. Right. But that was me. You know what, man? Again, you know, what can I say, man? And again, there's people who hate my guts to this day. I totally understand.
You ever been to Magic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were playing a little.
Hello. You were closing down after you done got your people.
No, I've been there.
I know.
City. I mean, when I was in the league, that's the first stop in Atlanta, man. They would be like, okay, we're going. You know what I mean? Again, man, my thing is, I gotta shut up. And even my wife was like, you need to be quiet. I said, you know, I think I do. And over the last couple of years, I've been learning, the problem is I was too quick with statements and my ears weren't open and I needed to listen. And that's what I've been doing now. I just tell the story, my own story, my personal stories, and I've just been quick to listen. That's where I'm at. And I really, really want to thank you for letting me tell that story about Dwyane and Gabrielle.
Thank you.
Because I love them. And they showed me a whole nother level of kindness that I didn't deserve. I'll be honest with you. And I'm thankful for them. And it was so wild, man. I gave them the biggest hug and I just said, man, thank you. You know, and just to tell that story and be able to tell it in the right context, because I know you sat down here with Dwyane, and, you know, and I got nothing but love for Gabrielle and Dwyane. Nothing but love. And me and Rebecca.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before two something.